Welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is a reading for air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. May or may not resonate. I do offer personal readings. A link to the site is in the description. Brittany. That's what I'm hearing. Berry, anything like that. And I heard Jessica Jones. Clarity. Clarity. I think it's because somebody Susie, anything like that. Somebody is finally realizing that they need to apologize, but they need to apologize and they still haven't. It's like, what's stopping them from apologizing? I think they're around people who don't want them to say sorry because they are the liars in this situation and the reason that this person has to apologize in the first place. Cherie, anything like that. They are the reason that this person is apologetic because they're liars. This pair are liars. And they got somebody involved in a stalking matter based off of their lies and assumptions, false accusations, things like that. And they know that. Charisse. So now it's like they want to cover up these losses and act like they never happened instead of acknowledging them. But they know that somebody, whether this is you or somebody you're attached to, they're not going to move forward. They're not going to move past this point. Nikia, Nick. They're not moving past this point. Why aren't they moving past this point? Because they know that this pair are liars. And they're not going to continue to let them get away with lying and covering it up. Tisha. So what they gonna do? Keep trying to prevent somebody from apologizing or acknowledging that they're wrong because they want to keep lying together? Horton. Like, no. This is a strange individual who has a person attached to them that's like a yes man. So they're willing to do anything that this person asked them to do. You get what I'm saying? They're just acting like, they're just going along with it. You get what I'm saying? They don't have a mind of their own. And now they want to fight somebody or acting like somebody is trying to fight them when in reality they're liars. China. They're trying to portray their victim as aggressive, as hateful, as toxic, as evil, as malicious, as vindictive. And this individual is telling the truth. So the same people who preyed on somebody are acting like victims in this situation. Eric's, they're acting like victims because they know this individual is wrathful and they don't want to feel this person's wrath. Nisha, anything like that. So it's like, please, y'all, like, y'all are trying to act like y'all are victims because y'all are terrified of how angry this individual is going to be. Michelle. They're terrified of how angry this person is going to be to find out that they lied like this. But it's like, why are y'all preying on people for fun if you're afraid of the person that you're preying on? Make it make sense. Merle is what I'm hearing. Merle. Like, make it make sense. They're preying on somebody that they're terrified of. And now they ain't going to be in a position to where other people will find out that they're lying in this situation and stand up. So it's like they're not just going to have to deal with one person, the victim in this situation. They're going to have to deal with other people that are going to protect the victim from this harassment. Because like I said, it's like, I keep telling you, I'm not touching you. They're doing that. But this is pure harassment. And then getting scared and acting like victims when the person that they're, I'm not touching you, antagonizing like that, starts to defend themselves or starts to get angry. This is so lame. This is a snake that's trying to ruin somebody's name, brand, business, and reputation through their snake-like ways and through antagonizing them. You want to make them look explosive or like they have a bad attitude or like they're aggressive and hateful and mean and toxic and nasty spirited because you're a liar. You and all your family, friends, and associates are liars. And y'all all trying to stick to these lies together, but looking like liars as time passes because it doesn't make any sense. Alicia, Alicia, y'all have to accept the fact that y'all became weirdos and started harassing somebody for fun. And now you in a place to where you're afraid of the consequences that you're going to have to face for the harassment. Tonisha, just tell the truth. Tell the truth. These people are afraid of their lives to fall apart, their reputations to fall apart, their personal relationships to fall apart. But they were cool with doing that to somebody else. Y'all was cool when such and such was in the position that y'all in, right? It was cool then, right? It was cool when y'all was playing with them, right? It was cool. And it's so weird to me because it's like this person is biting the hand that's feeding them at that. Like you harassing somebody that loves you unconditionally. You harassing somebody or people that showed you unconditional love. Like that's what you doing. That's why they feel bad because they know, like they know how much this person has looked out for them. They know how much this person showed them unconditional love. And they lost sight of that because they were around people who were liars and didn't know that these people were lying. Adams, they did not know that these people or this person was lying just to ruin a relationship, just to ruin this opportunity. So it's like you invested in a relationship with a liar. You invested in conversations with a liar. You invested your energy into a liar, and now you bitter and angry and mean and mad and got disrespectful and nasty and stalker-like and hateful because you were listening to a liar. So now you look like a jealous ass, weird ass, hating ass bitch along with this lying ass bitch that you connected to, and you don't like the way that that feels because you look like you full of drama and that you a weirdo just like them. But you don't want to accept that reality. But it has to be accepted. Jez, anything like that has to be accepted. Y'all connected to liars and weirdos and stalkers. And y'all want to keep lying about it because you're afraid of being embarrassed in the same way that you've been trying to embarrass the person that you stalking. Stupid. Thank you so much.